So next let's talk about bass lines. Now for a lot of these chord progressions, all you're going to have to do is play the root of each chord in your left hand. So a lot of the chord progressions, that's simple, that's your bass line, but sometimes you might want to actually make the bass line come to life a bit and play a bit of a melody. So let me just show you some patterns which I use a lot in my left hand. First of all, let's take a C minor 7 chord. We'll play a rootless voicing, position B up here. So here is one of my favorite bass lines. It's just simple. Change chord. So I'm just playing the root, the 5th, the 7th, and the root of the chord. This is a C minor 7 chord, and you can just mix in this little melodic shape with the other chords where you're just playing the root. So this pattern will work on any chord. I usually use it on the minor 7 chords, like the F minor 7, the C minor 7. You could also do it on the G minor 7. Another variation on this bass line is if it's a chord that's held for 2 bars, you can actually turn it into more of a melody like this. So that's a sort of Latin sounding bass line, perfect for any chord progression that's in 4/4 time. Going to an F minor 7 chord here. So that's the beauty of music. You can just compose these little cells, you memorize them, and then you can just pull them out of the bag at any time. Anytime you just need to accompany yourself, you can just pull out these patterns. That. You can make all sorts of variations on this sort of style. Coming up to the 9th. So you can compose your own bass lines, but I often just use this simple shape, root, 5th, 7th, root, and sometimes I'll sort of come up to the 9th as well. And one more bass line pattern which I sometimes use looks like this. So this is a C minor 7 chord. My target note is C. I want my bass line to hit C with the chord, but you can precede it by going to the 7th, the minor 7th, which is B flat, going down an octave, coming up chromatically through B natural, and then landing on C. Here's how it sounds. With the chord coming in at the same time. You can do this for any chord. We could do the F minor 7 chord. How would we precede it? We would just find the minor 7th, E flat, so the minor 7th of F, play E flat, down an octave, E natural F, like that. You could do it to this D flat dominant 7 if I'm doing tritone substitution, back to C, or we could do it on this D flat dominant 7 chord. Which notes would I play? Find the minor 7th, B natural, like this, back to C minor 7. So that's a pattern you can also use. I'm overdoing it here. Normally I wouldn't do it for every single chord, but you can just throw this in sometimes. Sounds quite classy. And if you'd like more sweet chord progressions and bass lines and riffs, you can download my 23 sweet chord progressions and licks sheet music. I've annotated it all, so I know we're going quickly in this lesson, but you can really study this. You can print it out, take it to the piano, and really look at these chord voicings, look at the chord progressions, look at the techniques which I've annotated. So to download this for free, just click on the link in the description box and I'll send you an automatic email that contains the sheet music in it. So you can download that for free below. If this is the first video of mine you've seen, make sure you don't miss out on future videos by subscribing to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I will see you in a new video soon.